Well, first of all, Christian, just outline what you're showing here at Post Expo.
Yeah, we are showing a couple of nice devices for the branch. So the whole topic is about customer experience, to increase that and to have process automation excellence. So we are covering the branch mainly, and in the branch self-service for postal functionality, for financial services, and of course we are covering the counter. So all kind of counter devices and handling cash.
Now, when we talk about self-service, people are getting more and more used to this. Just describe the machine that we're sat in front of here. So this is a machine that takes out the counter service side of it.
Yes, exactly. It's about migrating transaction from the counter to self-service area. So it's about cutting queues on one hand and have a fast and reliable service for your clients. The functionality of the machine is first of all stamp vending, and of course you can as well send parcels with the machine, and then the rest depends on if you have bill payment functionality in your country or if you have all kind of other functionalities like mobile top-up. This kind of functionality you can have with this postal kiosk machine.
I understand you've got around 3,000 of these installed. So does it add to the service that's already there, or does it look to, as we say, replace some of the counter service to free that up for other activities?
Yeah, the second point is the right one. So normally it frees up capacity to have more high-value services at the counter where you have stuff, and to reduce the automation of standard processes which we can do at the self-service device.
One of the key things self-service is we are getting more used to it. As you say, you've got around 3,000 of these installed. People are getting more used to them in supermarkets, etc. But still our behaviors are so used to a counter service.
Yes, and it's therefore all about how to introduce this kind of service to your clients. So it's all about user acceptance and how to migrate them to the self-service. And with this we have through a couple of, I think, 10 or 15 pilots we did worldwide, a lot of experience on that, and that's all about. Of course it's an IT device, of course you have to manage and operate it, but if the user is not accepting it, the whole thing will not fly.
And that's really important for when you work with your customers, to be able to say you have that experience to help them when they're talking about, well, hang on, our customers, the consumer, how are we going to ease them into using this device?
Exactly. Wincor Nixdorf has a long history and experience in self-service devices like ATMs, like self-checkout in retail, like all kind of kiosk systems. So this kind of know-how we provide to the postal organizations to make this kind of project a success.
You have a range of automation technologies that are on display here. Just run through some of the other things that you're showing.
Other highlights are the counter automation with cash. So you can use safes to handle coins and notes at the counter. So you do that in agencies or at postal offices. And the second thing, which is a highlight here, is a mobile ATM. So that means you can transfer money without having a bank account and without using a card. This is a highlight for many of the African visitors we had the first day.
And just explain a bit more about that. How does that work?
Yeah, it works with sending codes. So you don't have a card, but nearly everybody as well in Africa has a mobile phone. So you can use a mobile phone to identify and to receive the codes, and you just go to the ATM, but you do not have to have a card. So you just enter the code and the money will be then displayed.
And is that something that is you're looking to develop in the African markets in particular, or elsewhere in the world?
It's particularly to the African and the Arabian market.
And I guess one of the reasons for bringing these kind of devices to Post Expo is because of that range of visitors. You say about something like that, we've walked around the hall and you've had people from Nigeria, you've had people from South Africa.
Yeah, it's great to be here, and especially yesterday we had a great success here at the booth. Many customers in a very high level and very interested, like we had yesterday. So we hope for today it will be the same.